Okay. I have been working all day. Well, working all day, but since it's mostly a passive kind of craft, except for moving them from one container to another until we got to the sanding part, I have been working on making my first set of rhythm bones. I acquired a bunch of portions. I'm taking these off because I still have the mask on. There's a lot of bone dust in the air just recently. I acquired some beef rib bones from butcher shop, Cafero's in Sugar Grove, Pennsylvania. Only place, honestly, I looked for like 7 months, 6 months, and they were the first place that could actually provide me with the bones that I needed. I don't know if you're familiar with Carolina Chocolate Drops or Dom Fleming's. Wonderful, wonderful bluegrass Americana type music. But he got me, his playing of the bones got me turned on to it, and I decided that I wanted to make it out of actual bones instead of paying $25 for some wooden ones. I may eventually carve wooden ones. And I'll put this in the description, all the pictures, all the steps I took. I was told that I shouldn't have boiled them by a vulture culture person. I don't know. And this is my very, very beginning, primitive understanding of how to play these. But you put them between the fingers like this, so that the curves they meet there. This first one gets pressed against the palm and then anchored with the middle finger. And this one is supposed to swing more or less freely, in my understanding. I still haven't. This is the sort of sound it makes. You're supposed to be able to use the sympathetic motion is how Dom Fleming described it in his video. And it's a percussion instrument, and so you go along and you can. I almost had triplets there, and I had them a little bit earlier. My biggest thing right now, and this will go on, is the one that's supposed to be kept loose. I saw another video by Riviere. I can't remember his first name right now. Adam Riviere. He plays Irish music, which they use the bones. Bones are one of the oldest known instruments. I read that they found them even in Mesopotamia, in some burial sites, or what would have been in the Middle East, Mesopotamia. So, but yeah, this is the kind of sound they make. And you can see one of the things I've been playing with. Obviously, that was too much, but there's a different resonance. Depending on where you hold them. I'm just trying to figure out how to make sure this one doesn't fall out, because that's the only one that moves. But you can, I think even in the video here, you can kind of see the length is changing as I go. Now the tutorial I had for making these said to boil all the flesh off. I had a vulture culture person say not to, like I said, and because it'll absorb the grease and make them all splintery. I did cure them for about an hour at 170 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm hoping that doesn't, that I can at least get some good practice in on these. I may get another bag of bones and macerate them underground, but that would also mean that the marrow comes out, I think. So I'm not sure how that would affect the sound. Anyway, I have enough for several sets. These ones I haven't sanded yet. That's the last part. Unless you want to carve decoration into them, is just sanding them, sanding all the rough parts down, because there is this motion. There's a fair amount of friction on the fingers, so you want at least the place you're holding them should be smooth, so that you don't get any kind of brush burn or anything like that. I'll also link to Dom Fleming's video where he's playing them, so you can hear what they're supposed to sound like. I'm gonna probably, when my wife is out of the house, I will be practicing with these more so I can learn them a little better. But anyway, I also have been updating people on my various social medias all day as I've been making these on the process, and I thought maybe people would be interested in hearing it. Anyway, those are the bones. I call them rhythm bones because just saying I'm making some bones confuses people. And I think that's how a lot of places you'll find them on, like, musicians trying to sort of like rhythm clappers, because nobody commercially makes and sells the bones. If you're going to buy them commercially, from what I've seen, they're all wooden. And they have an interesting sound, but it's different. It's definitely not the same as using actual bone. I might, I know so many people, and I may hopefully I'll get one this year. I may try and make a pair out of set out of ribs, obviously. Although femurs can work too, apparently, but out of deer. So, anyway, drop any questions you have in the comments, or if I'm sharing this with you on social medias, please, share them there too. Any questions, and I'll do what I can to answer. Shout out to all the people who gave me advice, ideas, and just the people who were reading along and sort of encouraging me through this whole, like I said, it's been like an 8 or 9 or a 7 or 8 month process at this juncture. So I think I started looking in February of 2020. So that's it. Medicate, hydrate. That's how I normally sign off my guitar learning videos. So we'll do the same here. See you all later for my guitar learning video for the day.